Hey guys, welcome to Christina Cakes It. I'm Christina and today I'm showing you how to make sugar cookie pies. So you guys can see I have made these adorable cookies that look like pies, and Thanksgiving is coming up, and I think these would be a really cute alternative to a regular pie if you wanted to have these as your dessert. So you guys can see that I have these cookies that are undecorated, ready to go. This is actually Preppy Kitchen's recipe that I used, and they turned out really nicely. So cookies are ready, and then you can see I have just tons of shades of buttercream, and as I decorate, I will tell you the tips that I'm using. And something to know is these are not royal icing. I don't really like royal icing. I have trouble with it. Maybe it's the goal. I should work on that later in the future. But I actually love to decorate cookies with just American buttercream frosting. I do it all the time and they look great. I think it's easier to work with. So this is all American buttercream. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make these super cute pies. So I'm gonna start with chocolate pie. And for this, I'm just using an Ateco 803. And I'm just gonna pipe some icing. And I'm just gonna smooth it out using an offset spatula. I'm using a Wilton Tip 104, which is often used for flower petals, and I'm gonna keep my narrow side up, and I'm just gonna pipe a ruffle around the edge. So narrow side is out, and I'm just kind of doing an up and down motion, and I'm gonna go all the way around the outside of my cookie, and I'm just turning it. And for this shade, I did use Americolor in Ivory. It was like a nice pie crust shade. And of course, we have to have a little bit of whipped cream on here. So this is just some white buttercream with a really small open star tip. And I'm just gonna pipe a little bit of whipped cream like that. And there we go, we have our chocolate pie. So next, I'm gonna show you how to do cherry pie, and the blueberry is actually exactly the same. So I'm using an Ateco 802, so this is like a little bit bigger round tip. And I'm just piping little dots like cherries in the center of my cookie. And then the lattice is actually an Ateco Tip 801, so it's just a smaller round tip. And I'm just gonna pipe like a lattice crust across. So once again, the Wilton Tip 104, just to pipe that ruffle around the edge. So we're gonna go ahead and do lemon meringue. So again, this is an Ateco Tip 803. Just gonna pipe some yellow. And we're just gonna smooth it out. And then ruffle tip. So Wilton 104. Of course, a little bit of whipped cream. This is a crusty pie. It has a lot of crust on the edge. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do apple right now. So same technique, pipe our apple pie filling in the center. Smooth it out. And then for our apple pie lattice, I'm actually using the basket tip. So this is tip 47. So it's like a little bit flatter. And I'm just gonna go across. Very similar to the berry pies. And then of course, our ruffle with the 104. Of course, we have to have pumpkin pie. This is the star of Thanksgiving. So pipe a little color. We're just gonna smooth it out. And then our ruffle tip 104. All right, and we'll go ahead and do our blueberry. So exactly like the cherry. So we're just gonna pipe little berries all around in the middle. And then our lattice across. All right, so there you have it. Super simple cookies that would be perfect for Thanksgiving. I love the different color variety, and I think it's a really easy technique even for a beginner baker. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.